Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new episode of City Skylines. So I left off last episode saying that I would complete this city, but something happened. I'm not quite sure what. Maybe a mod broke, or the save game was corrupted, or maybe it's something else. Anyway, people have been dying like crazy. It seems like a death wave, even though that was pretty much fixed. Like, as you can see in the population changes, it was pretty steady. It had been going up because I've been zoning a lot, but now all of a sudden everybody is just dying off again, and I have no idea why. Maybe it's this sudden influx, possibly. Maybe I just went up too fast again. Anyway, I think I've made my point with the city. I achieved exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to see if the circle design was possible. Like, I know in SimCity it always failed. Cars would just, they wouldn't manage. I don't know. Everything would go you know, wrong. In this city, it's working out pretty well, except for a couple of stress points, though. Yeah, I guess now it's coming at a point where it is getting a bit overcrowded, though in general it's doing quite well actually. The traffic is keeping a steady flow somewhat. Of course, we are at slow speed. Let's turn it up a little bit faster. We have a couple of points where people are getting stuck. Like, this has been a everlasting issue. Maybe I should switch it around, put it on this side. I don't know. But I think I'm about done with this city, really. I had good fun with it. We addressed a lot of issues. As you can see, people are just dead all over the place. In case you hadn't seen it yet, on my Facebook page, I've actually started, well, I've actually made my own island to build on. As I mentioned in the previous episode, I kind of want to get a touristy kind of island going. It just needs, I just want it to look really pretty, like a vacation-y kind of feel, but nothing like this anymore. So this is really about efficiency, trying to get everybody to working time, trying to just see if it would work. And it does work to a certain extent. As I said, just recently all of a sudden it went back down again. I am actually guessing I might have zoned a bit too quick here. As you can see in the population going up very quickly, I'm gonna guess it's gonna go down just as quickly as it went up. Just a wild guess, I don't know. Even though I have been taking notice of not zoning too much residential in one go, though I have been zoning a lot of offices and commercial in one go. I didn't really think that had a influence on the population size, but obviously it does. So you need to zone in everything, you know, equally slow. It's not only residential; it applies to all the zones apparently. Anyway, as I said, let's call quits with this city. We had a lot of fun with it. It works to some degree. It has its issues, but I'm sure every city will have its issues. In general, we did really well. The electricity was always up to par. The water as well. Here, like, some people think you need to have it all the way to the top of your bar, that needs to be maxed out all the time. It doesn't. You need to have enough water for all your citizens. You don't need to, you know, have enough for twice your city. That's just crazy expenses. The trash is also keeping up as well, very well. The elementary schools I deliberately left a bit lower because we needed some uneducated people for our factories, even though it's yet again an issue. Again, I'm guessing because I just zoned too quickly. High school, just on par. Same with our university. Happiness, people are in general quite happy. So that's nice. The healthcare should be more than plenty, as you can see. Anyway, I think in general we can say we did a pretty good job here. The pollution is very well. Noise, it's staying away from the inhabited area. So if we see the places where people live compared to where the noise is, where people live there's almost no noise at all. So 70% in total, but mostly restricted to commercial and industrial areas. As well as I saw something really funny. I of course also watch Let's Plays of other people, and I saw another quite well-known YouTuber. Now, I'm not 100% sure, though I'm quite sure that what he was doing was just useless, really. So when you're placing down your water purification things here, so you got this water drain pipe or you have a water treatment plant. Now both of them will do will actually drain the water, but with this one will also clean it. Now what I saw somebody doing was he was placing all his drains just like this and then placing a water treatment plant behind it, thinking that this treatment plant would treat the water that passes by this. Now, I haven't tried this out myself, but I'm quite sure that this thing will only treat the water that flows through it. So the water that comes out here and is already polluted going into the sea will not be treated by these treatment plants by just passing by. It needs to go through it. So having these in combination with this kind of makes these useless, because you're still polluting just as much by placing these. So either have these or these, but having both by each other's sides is just useless. I mean, that's what I would imagine, at least. I'm not 100% sure, but I imagine that this only treats the water going through it, not past it. So, you know, just a little tip: don't be spending crazy money on things you won't or don't really need. Anyway, as I said, let's quit this city. We've done enough. It was really nice. I loved seeing it grow. I definitely loved this pedestrian walkway, though I don't think the beauty of the city really came to its you know, full shine here. I loved this pedestrian walkway, really, but it just kind of got lost in the massiveness of this city. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyway, let's go to the main menu. By the way, I turned off the citizen tracker thingy because I think that was messing up my what was it, not the content manager, the tool manager here for the map editor and assets editor. And as I mentioned before, I couldn't shut down my map editor or assets editor. I think that was because of the citizen tracker. Now for our new map, let's see here. I've actually downloaded a couple more mods. Now for this new map, I'm not gonna use the unlimited money mod because I know I had it last time and it kind of makes things too easy. Like, you can just plan out your entire city from the get-go and just start building. Now that's not really what I want. I kind of want to keep difficulty in it, so I'm gonna keep this one off. I am gonna unlock everything because I do feel like it kind of doesn't make sense to not have certain things from the beginning. Like, you need highways and one-way roads from the beginning. I don't want to be, you know, just placing things down to unlock everything. So I'm gonna leave this one on. Now, automatic bulldoze is just a given. You need this. It'll automatically bulldoze all your burnt down and abandoned buildings. Otherwise, it is just crazy trying to keep up, really. Ground level camera, I think it's quite fun to do at times. The citizen tracker, even though I like the app where you can follow around certain citizens or just keep an eye on them, really. Even though I like using it, I think it was this app that was actually causing quite a couple of issues with the saving and shutting down of cities skylines. So I'm gonna keep that one off. Extend building information, still useful. It really shows what you need for certain buildings to level up. So I'm gonna keep that one on. Tree limiter, that's nice. You can place down as many trees as you want. I think the 250,000 cap is a bit low, even though on our new map we might not need it. Tree brush, I downloaded a new one. This one is an actual brush, whereas the other one I had was just kind of like a tile you place down with trees on it. So I think this one is nicer, the tree brush. All areas purchasable. I need that for this new map that I made because it's laid out over all 25 tiles. So, and then we have traffic reports. So by this, if you click on a certain piece of road or a truck, it will display all the information, like where it came from, where it's going, or if you click on a piece of road, which cars are driving on it, where they're going. So it's really a handy tool. Then the extended public transport user interface is, it pretty much just gives you more information about how many people are using a certain line, and it also color codes your lines to so you can easily keep them apart. So these are the mods we'll be running. As I said, keeping off the unlimited money and the citizen tracker mods. Okay, these are all on. Okay, excellent. So let's jump into it. Let's jump into our new game. Now I have two. I named them Super Sweet Island. Why not? It is a super sweet island. I made two of these because the first one I made, and apparently there are certain assets, not mods, but assets that will interfere with map making, and I was unable to put in train stations or, well, train tracks or ship routes or plane routes. So I had to turn off all the assets and then I was able to do it. So everything is in now. I have two versions. I will probably clean this up pretty soon. So let's jump into it. Let's jump into our super sweet island. Let's see. We have a little bit of time left. I think about 5 more minutes should do it. So let's get started. As you can see, not a lot of surface area to build on, but it's enough. As I said, this is not about efficiency. This will be a city about just looking pretty. Now, I think I mentioned in one of my previous videos that I would be really keen on getting some tunnels in here, and that is definitely true for this 715,000 simoleons. That is odd. That I would be really keen on getting tunnels, and especially in this bit, it would be really cool to be able to get some tunnels in here. Now, let me show you the entire map. Look at this. I really like this island that I made, actually. I was looking on the Steam Workshop and I was looking for something with multiple elevations where you can have plateaus, where you can, you know, maybe put like a rich people area over here, or maybe in this piece here, a little rich people area. I don't know, I kind of want to make small communities, like these cozy little spots where people will live. So I named this place Skull Island because, well, that's the name I'm gonna give it when I put it on the Steam Workshop. So if you want to get this map, Skull Island will be the name. Because of this bit here, I was pretty much just randomly terraforming. Look at this. It looks like here, one eye, two eyes, and a bit of mouth here. And I was like, why not call it Skull Island? You know, this is pretty much gonna be the citizen area over here, citizens and commercial, pretty much. And here is gonna be the. Actually, we can already start by maybe purchasing all the pieces here. No, I don't want to build my city yet. Anyway, so let's maybe start off by purchasing all the tiles. Let's purchase this one. Now I can't turn in this mode. I thought you were able to turn, but apparently you can't. So let's buy this one, purchase, there we go. Let's buy this one and this one. Now I have put resources pretty much all over the map, though I thought it would be best to make a designated resource island, and I put it here. You have a lot of place to put your industrial very nicely. I didn't put in any fertile land though. I think I did actually. I think there should be some fertile land over here. Now, as you can see, this is, let's purchase this as well. It's really weird that I got that much money to start off with. So let's start by purchasing all these. Should we just buy everything in one go? No, let's leave it at that. Now we have a bit of a starting fund here. Now let's go into the city. As you can see, this is actually quite a substantial area. Actually, I put a boat route here. I don't know if they're gonna be able to get under the bridge or if this is gonna look very very odd. I think this is not gonna look very well, is it? Just clips right through. Not an issue, is it? Maybe I'll go back into the assets editor and... oh, this isn't looking very well either, is it? Yeah, I'll jump back in the assets editor for next map, and I'll take care of these little issues here. Raise this bridge a bit and pretty this up. Okay, but for now I'm gonna call it quits for this episode. As you can see, next episode we're gonna start and we're gonna have so much fun just making this place look very pretty. This is gonna be just a fun island, really, to party on. This is gonna be party place here, and this is gonna be worker island where nobody wants to live, probably. So anyway, I'm gonna call it quits for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know we didn't get a lot done, but next episode we're gonna jump right into the building. So I'll see you then. Bye now.